Hey Glam fam, welcome back. Today is going to be episode 4 of Small Talk. So it's a few topics I want to get into today. So yeah, let's get into it. First, I want to talk about the show Queen's Court, or it's called The Queen's Court, or whatever. The show that's on Peacock with Evelyn Lozada, Nivea, and Tamar Braxton. Now, this is going to be a spoiler alert. So, if you haven't seen the show and you don't want to be spoiled, if you're currently watching the show, if you plan on watching it and you don't want to know anything, you might want to skip past all of this. I'm going to have the chapters at the bottom of the video so you can know where to skip to. So yeah, we're gonna get into Queen's Court. It's gonna be a spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear anything, skip. Okay, so first I'm gonna go through each of the ladies and their decisions, and then I'm just gonna talk about the whole show in general. So I'm gonna start with Nivea. I was very surprised that Nivea did not choose anybody. I thought Mac was going to win from day one. Pretty much everybody told her that. She felt that way. I wasn't expecting Tyrone to be that much competition, but to be honest, I felt like they only had like physical chemistry, and I honestly felt like he would have played her after the show. So I wasn't too mad about her not choosing him, but I was very surprised that she didn't choose Mac. He seemed very genuine. But from what she said, basically she knew she wasn't ready for that type of relationship, and I guess she didn't want to ruin him because she felt like she couldn't give him what he may have needed, even though he was giving her what she needed. That's what I got from when she broke it off with him. Y'all let me know if y'all received that a different way. I felt like she didn't really want to mess it up, and she kind of in her heart felt like it wasn't going to work because of her. So she didn't want to, she didn't want to take that chance. But I felt like she should have gave it a shot. I mean, the man seemed like he was willing to work through it. But, if she just saw this experience as a way to help her realize what she wants in a relationship and to help her find her voice and be strong enough to make the right decision and go for what she needs versus what she wants, then hey, more power to her. I'm happy that she learned something, but I wish she would have taken a chance with Mac. I really like them. Okay, so even though I don't really care for Evelyn, I actually really like Levon for her. He was the best guy out of all of the choices that she had. So to me, it was obvious from the first time she met him that he was going to win too. I don't think he was there on the first day. He came in with like the next cycle of the guys, but yeah, I already knew he was going to win. Well, actually, I didn't know that she was going to choose him. I knew he was going to be the final person, but I didn't know if she would actually pick him or not. But I'm glad that she did. He was definitely the best choice. She made the right decision. Puff was a decent guy, but they just really didn't have any chemistry. And then I don't know what she saw in Nathan besides him being from New York. He was just so irritating. And I know he didn't last long because he kind of started showing his anger, but I didn't like him even before he did that. He would like constantly talk in his New York accent or remind her that he was from New York. It was so irritating. Like, I couldn't stand him. But I'm happy for her that she chose Levon, and they are engaged and they plan to live together very soon. So I'm very happy for them. I'm happy for Evelyn. She made a very good choice. And lastly, Tamar. Out of her guys, Tamar made the best choice too. She is engaged to her man, JR, as well, which, if you've been keeping up with this Tamar versus Candy drama, you already know that because he was all in the mix. In the beginning, not gonna lie, I thought Gatsby was gonna win because when he first opened up, I thought he was gonna keep going. And I think Tamar really saw his potential and she really liked him too, but he was just too immature. Like, he couldn't get it together. But in the beginning, I really thought he was gonna win until the drama with Candy happened. And then yeah, I saw JR and I was like, dang, I thought he was gonna win. But yeah, he just couldn't grow up. Now, can y'all see Tamar and JR doing TV in the future? I can't. A lot of people are saying that Tamar is coming for Candy because she want a peach. Now, first of all, I don't think Bravo wants Tamar at all. Not just because of her personality, but because Bravo doesn't really accept reality stars from other networks. Like how they didn't want Remy Ma or how they didn't want Tammy. So I don't necessarily see her getting a peach, but I do see those two doing TV in the future. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Overall, I know I said I wasn't gonna watch this show, but honestly, this is one of the best reality TV dating shows I've ever seen because it was actually real. You know, I love the Flavor of Loves, the Rock of Loves, and all of that. They're entertaining, but behind the scenes, they had baby mamas, fiancés, girlfriends. They wasn't looking for love. This was actually real. And you know, 2 of 3 of the women are engaged to people they met on the show in real life. So it was actually pretty good. Okay, moving on to the next topic of the day. This was super random. Mehgan versus Funny Marco. They didn't really get into it, but they had a little thing. So this started because Mehgan was getting dragged a little bit because she posted a snippet of her next interview with Young Jock. Y'all know Mehgan has a podcast now. I reacted to one of them when she did the interview with Mona Leo regarding colorism. So she has posted a snippet of her next interview, and it's with Young Jock. And basically, she didn't know that he had more than one hit.
How have you been able to sustain like a 20-year career off of one hit?
Great question. Well, I got more than one hit. I got hit records.
Ooh, tell me about them.
So yeah, the internet was dragging her a bit. I don't know if she was trolling to go viral with this clip or if she was serious, but the people were not happy about it. The Shade Room even honestly low-key threw shade to me because after they posted the snippet of what Mehgan was saying, they made another post with all of Jock's hits, and it was kind of a response to Mehgan saying he only had one hit. So I honestly feel like they threw a little bit of shade too because they posted his hits. And the reason I put hits in quotes is because honestly, most of those songs that they posted, he was featured on. They were not his song. I think only like 3 of those songs were his. But the point is, we all knew that Jock had did more than It's Going Down. So Mehgan just should have did her research. But anyway, after all of that went down, she got into it with Funny Marco because he left a comment under the post of the snippet saying that they should have let him do the interview. But I don't think that was a diss to Mehgan. I mean, I get how she could take it that way, but like, you know, he's a comedian. So then Mehgan made this tweet. And Funny Marco was pretty much like, well, why am I in it? And Mehgan was like, well, you in it because you left this comment. Like, this was you, right? And she just kind of kept going on and on about it on Twitter. And I think she was more mad because the Shade Room kind of threw that shade and made a whole post about it. And I personally think she misdirected that on Funny Marco. I don't really see what he said that was super disrespectful. You know, Funny Marco tried to take the high road. He made this post as a response, and yeah, it wasn't that serious. I think Mehgan is just mad that she got dragged, but I mean, hey, you got to start doing your Googles, girl. I thought that was her thing. Don't she like researching everybody? So yeah, that was Small Talk episode 4. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about those topics. Do y'all think Mehgan was overreacting, or do y'all get what she's saying with comedians being disrespectful but always hiding it under the guise of a joke? And also, let me know what y'all thought about Queen's Court if you saw the show. If you're currently watching it, what do you think of it? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Stay happy, healthy, and all of that good stuff, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.